And we're back with the Innergeekdom match, the first of the tournament for the Innergeekdom Gauntlet between Emma Fyffe and Jay Washington. I've bet 2 points on Emma because I think that she can beat him. This is her league. I think she's got it. Did I already say first of all? I don't remember if that was first of all. But Jay Washington's famous quote, right? If you've ever watched my reactions, you know that I hate the Viper Squad. Like, I hate the Lion's Den and I hate Team Action, but the Viper Squad probably annoys me the most. It's so aggravating. Jay Washington, his quote is, there's 2 things you can do about it. Nothing, and deal with it, damn it. Today, for the Innergeekdom match, he said there's 2 things you can do about it. Nothing and Avada Kedavra. So did he mean, like, what the curse does, or what you mean when you cast the curse? Because there's 2 things you can do about it. Nothing and die? That's interesting. Or there's 2 things you can do about it. Nothing and kill me. So I don't really know what he was going for here. Either way, it's stupid. Don't make references that either he doesn't know what it actually means, or he's just being stupid. Either way, don't do it. Oh. Okay. Second of all, Mark Ellis, you are sitting next to Christian Hartloff, and you say that you were hesitant about Thad being the commissioner, but you may be starting to like it. Why would you say that in front of Christian? And you know he's only doing this gauntlet because Kalinowski blackmailed him for something. And I love Mike, and I love that he convinced him to do a tournament for it because it needs to happen. The Fatal 5-Ways are the the stupidest thing I've ever heard. It's so dumb. I hate that too. Oh my gosh. And I'm wondering if somewhere in the envelope is something that would bring Christian back as commissioner, because I want Christian back as commissioner, and I think that he wants to be back as well. A lot of people want him back because Thad just doesn't know what he's doing. That being said, I love the Schmoedown. It is very entertaining, and I know that it is scripted now. There was a time when I didn't, and I said very mean things to people, but now I know it is written out, and there are 2 outcomes based on who wins in a match. It's all okay. I just need to breathe and trust Christian, because even though he's not the commissioner right now, it's still his show. I hope. I don't actually know how much, he's involved in everything, but I don't know how much say he has when he's not the commissioner. But I need him back. Okay. Let's do the Innergeekdom that I'm either great at or I'm terrible at. It's fine. Doesn't really matter. Everything's okay.
I'm ready to get going. How about you?
Oh yeah, look at this shirt.
It's terrible. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time
Not
for
nice
the movie trivia Schmoedown. 3 rounds in the Innergeekdom division. Introducing first, representing the Fight Club.
This is Emma music. Pretty sure it's from Harry Potter.
She is the 2017 Manager Ball winner, the Golden Mike, Emma Fyffe.
Emma Fyffe wearing, it's almost like she's
Slytherin?
dressed like the color scheme of the Innergeekdom League here. Do you think that was done on purpose?
I don't know if it was done on purpose. She's blending into the actual set. Maybe she doesn't want Jay Washington to find
snake on
And a
her.
sneak attack. Yeah.
Perfect. Sneak attack. And her opponent, with a record of 1 win, 1 defeat in the Innergeekdom division. He is the creator of the Fyffe Club. Ladies and gentlemen, the only gladiator, Jay Washington.
They haven't been on in a match since the spectacular. Greeted by mostly booze as a stand-up comic used to cheers. You gotta wonder how that's gonna affect him.
He just said, "Boo yourself."
Yeah.
So just saying, no factions, mono, a loser.
Not even really worried about representing the Viper Club as much as himself.
That's right.
In this matchup.
Well, that's what he wants to do. We already know he's got some strong competitors in that faction, but what can he do himself here today in Innergeekdom? Can he go to 2-1? We're going to find out. All right, Mark, what are the rules for round number 1?
In round number 1 of the Innergeekdom match, the competitors are going to hear 10 questions from 10 different worlds of geekdom. These questions are to the field. As soon as you hear the question asked, you have 15 seconds to write down your best attempt at the correct answer on the whiteboard provided in front of you. We kindly gave you markers to write on those whiteboards so you do not have to use your own blood. Each question is worth 1 point. There's no penalty for missing a question. There is no stealing available in round 1. There's many cute creatures in Star Wars. There is no consumption of any of them during the match here today, Christian.
Yeah, 15 seconds to answer the question. JTE rules and the challenges. Make sure that you use them and pay attention to how many you have and how many you have left. Okay, so Jay, are you ready?
Let's do this.
Emma, you ready?
A reminder that porks are friends, not food. Let's do it.
And let's get ready to Schmoedown! All right, here we go. Round number 1, question number 1 in the realm of Star Trek. 1986 saw the release of which number Star Trek film? Which number of the Star Trek films?
There's been like
At least
38,
the numbers,
I
so I
believe,
could at least guess.
by last count. Robert Meyer Burnett would know better.
38.
4,
38.
That's a
3,
lot.
2, 1. Pens down. Jay.
Star Trek Wrath Khan.
That's incorrect.
I
Emma.
also put Wrath of Khan.
Your second one's wrong. It was number 4, which is The Voyage Home.
The one with the whales!
All right. Hi,
I
Mark.
did like that one as a kid.
one with the-
because I liked whales.
Don't eat whales either. Your next category is Lord of the Rings. Based on the novel series. Your question is, Denethor is seen to be holding what in his lap when Gandalf and Pippin come to see him in The Return of the King?
You ever seen A Return of a King?
For the first time on a plane, and as we were landing, I had to turn it off right before the ending.
Oh, well.
Heartbreaking.
All 5 endings. 5, 4, 3,
A sword?
2, 1. Pens down. Emma.
Boromir's horn.
That's correct.
I said Nargile.
Oh, Emma Fyffe going up 1-0 here over Jay Washington.
We also would have accepted a
No,
cloven
All
horn.
right, so Emma is up 1-0. All right, so Emma Fyffe is up 1-0 here as we get to our next
I'm
question.
gonna watch this movie.
And that
this
is
summer.
in the
I don't know if I
category
said
of
that
the
before. I'm
MCU.
gonna do it.
Category of the MCU. In the Guardians of the Galaxy films, how does Yondu control his arrow?
The little
You and him,
plate
good
on his
friends.
head.
I like that, Michael.
Good rapport.
I like that, Rooker.
Yeah.
it's
Like
all right.
shaking
Like a
his
little
hand in
white-
Mallrats.
5.
Kinda
No, I won't
gross.
do that. 4, 3,
Kinda grody.
2, 1. Pens down, please. Jay.
Whistling and through the fin on his head.
Correct.
I wrote with a laser gun because I had no idea.
Oh, wow. That's
Just
shocking.
spin on his
Okay,
head
wow. I'm
count.
shocked at him.
I know
Okay,
it's
so
interesting.
1-1 tie game here as we get to our next
But I
question.
like
pointed
that.
at
It's
it.
like Rocket Raccoon's a little cat chasing after the little
Exactly.
laser.
Maybe
It'd be
I probably
adorable.
should have said
Not
whistle,
accurate
but-
at all.
Can I
Next
give myself
question.
half a
From the
point?
world of Harry Potter, what
Oh.
animal form does the Patronus take that leads Harry to Gryffindor's sword in the Deathly Hallows Part 1?
Yeah.
If they say.
Yeah.
You let it go?
Yeah. I look at us as fair judges.
5.
And I think
I don't know. Hold on. My computer freaked out.
Jay.
A horse?
Incorrect.
A doe?
Correct.
Dog.
a deer,
Fyffe
a
gets it.
female deer.
And Fyffe gets
Ray.
it.
I wrote
Back up
stag, but
2-1
then
here on Jay
yeah,
Washington. Next
not
one is
right.
from DC.
Patronus
DC
is
movies.
dead.
Mark Strong played which Green
So-
Lantern Corps leader in the 2011 Ryan Reynolds shitbox film?
So,
Exactly.
a needle pulling thread.
See?
Go on.
La, a note to follow. So,
Oh,
Good.
that will bring us back to do, do,
5,
do, do,
4,
do. A
3,
dear,
stop it.
a
2,
female.
1, pens down, and Emma 5.
I'm going to echo Christian sentiments and just say, who's even seen that?
Well, see if
I saw
Jay's
like
seen
5
it.
I
minutes.
have, because it's Sinestro.
That's correct.
Okay.
2-2. Look at this.
I know.
Back and forth we go. 2-2. Next question.
We go to the world of The Hobbit. These are movies made after Lord of the Rings, but they take place before. What is the name of Bilbo Baggins' home in the Shire?
Not Talia Shire.
Me, the name
Come on,
I
already.
call myself. Far, a
We
long,
want people.
way to
We
run.
want people to watch this. 5,
I think I got all of them in not in correct order. But,
3. Kill me.
partial
2.
credit.
1. Pens down, please. And Jay.
She knows that I don't.
Emma.
I do. It's bag end.
Danger Room.
Can we get partial credit?
It's
Can we
ama-
give a half point? That was
It's
adorable.
amazing how we go back and forth here. Next question here. Next question's from the DCEU. I can't see
I know
anybody
it's
missing
the
this one.
X-Men.
Who plays Aquaman in Justice League?
Okay, now it's your turn.
Yes.
To be a Von Trapp child.
I want you to stop this.
I don't
Okay,
know.
two more.
You got to stop. 5, 4, 3,
don't think
2,
this is
1. If
even
either
a
one of you
name.
gets it wrong, you're going to be asked to leave. Emma,
That would be Jason Momoa.
correct, and Jay.
It's Jason Momoa playing Jason Momoa as
Armageddon.
Aquaman.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
That
so
is an
I
accurate
have no
statement.
idea.
there you go. Okay.
Tremendous hair on that young man.
I don't
I'm
think
going to say
that's
before you
even
read
a
it,
real
I
actor.
love this next question.
All right, your next question comes from the world of Star Wars. In the galaxy far, far away, what color of lightsabers did Anakin Skywalker use to execute Count Dooku in Revenge of the Sith?
Good
Talk about a spoiler alert, am I right?
Too soon.
We'll pick that up again. Talk about a spoiler alert, am I right?
5, 4.
Keep reading the question.
Are there
question.
two
Yes.
colors?
Okay. What color of lightsabers did Anakin Skywalker use to execute Count Dooku in Revenge of the Sith? Where does that
5,
movie rank in your favorite?
4.
You're already counting. We'll talk.
3, 2,
I think it might have
1.
been
Pens
green, but I
down,
wrote
Jay.
down blue.
Blue and green?
Incorrect.
Red and blue.
No, you didn't write it
Ah,
down.
damn it.
Write it down.
I
But it
almost
was-
wrote and blue.
It was red and
right.
blue.
Damn it.
It was red and blue, but
Still 4-3 Fyffe with
4-3.
a 1-point
I'll take,
edge.
you know what? I accept the Jane Fonda ruling on that.
all right, here we go. That was a Jane Fonda ruling. You're absolutely right. But you didn't write it down. All right, so here we
I
go.
also-
Marvel. Marvel is your category. Marvel. I like how Emma Fyffe accepted that she didn't follow the rules and didn't get the point, and she didn't argue about it. I like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Marvel.
Didn't have to
Marvel.
have a 20-minute debate about
No, and I can sleep easier. Marvel. And because of that, Emma, you can choose another wheel to spin on whenever you.
it. You know, give her 3 points. Jay will sign off on it.
All right, here we go. Marvel. Who played Cyclops in 2000's X-Men?
I don't know.
You don't like when I say X-Men?
Oh, yeah,
X-Men.
you
don't
say it like
that.
it's their last name.
X-Men.
Like, oh, yeah, those are the Williamses and the
But it's not-
X-Men.
oh, yeah, Lewis X-Men.
Yeah. Hi, I'm Bob X-Men.
Ralph X-Men.
I don't
And
know.
5,
I
4,
couldn't even guess here.
3.
Can you repeat the question?
Absolutely. Who played Cyclops in 2000's X-Men?
Thank you. See, that was, you put the...
X-Men.
No. Do you know what you're doing? Do you know you're missing it? Get off me. You
5,
you
I
gross
love them.
armpits
3,
sweating on me.
2, 1. Pens down. Emma.
Totally brain dead. Could not come up with the name.
Okay, and
James Marsden.
that's
Marston.
correct.
I got
And
Oh, really?
Couldn't come up with the last
Washington
name.
ties it up, and both Washington and Emma
Yeah.
have both used one
Yeah.
of their JTE rules.
That's right. They're flicking the jab as we go on to
Sometimes
the
it's
last
like,
question
I
in
know it,
round
but
one, your
then
10th one, and it comes from
I
the
don't
category
think I know
of
it.
mixed bag.
And then I see it and I'm like, oh shit, yeah.
And your query is, which actor plays the role of Sulla in Indiana Jones and Gimli in Lord of the Rings? Not a wide swath of geekdom.
No, I'll tell you,
Yes,
it's tied. They've missed a handful. They've gotten a handful.
4-4.
Yep, and this is going to be big going into round 2. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jay.
Didn't get it.
Emma.
John Rhys Davies.
Got it. Okay, and look at that.
0
Emma
points.
Fyffe goes up. 5-4. As we now
0 points at the end of
we're
round
getting
1.
into round 2. Mark, how does round 2 work?
Round number 2, affectionately known as the wheel round, in which a wheel will decide your fate. Each competitor gets a spin at the wheel. If you don't like the category you spin, you are allowed a mulligan, at which point you must accept whatever the Wheel of Destiny chooses to give you. Once you settle on a movie category, you will have 5 questions. Again, it's the Innergeekdom. 5 questions are yours to be answered. Each question is worth 2 points. If you're not sure of the answer, you can check the multiple choice, at which point the value of the question goes down to 1. Keep in mind, competitors, there is stealing available in round 2.
All right, Emma, you are in the lead here. Do you want to go first or second?
I will go second.
You're going to go second. All right, Jay, you're up there. Okay. Here we go.
Jay
Interesting
Washington.
strategy. Emma's.
Walking over here, he is wearing a classic Chicago Bulls hat.
Now, you know he's looking for DC, DCU, or anything in the comic world.
That's
what
pretty
he's
good
looking for,
spin.
spinning away from Lord of the Rings or Harry Potter.
Will he be amongst the all-time Bulls greats like
Well, this
Michael
is
Jordan,
big.
Jerry Sloan?
He wants to start off strong here, and there's a good strategy by Fyffe to kind of put the pressure on him. Going away. Oh,
And we're looking at Star Trek, perhaps, Christian.
oh,
Ooh,
DC.
DC
It
movie.
lands on DC.
That's what
What's he
he
going
wants,
to do?
right?
This is
a
kind of a little bit
thinker for
dilemma.
him.
It is. Does he want
Yeah.
to tempt fate, or does he want to shoot for DC movies?
He did well as far as points are concerned with movies
gonna say, I
involving
thought
DC
he-
properties in round 1.
Well, it's
That's
a
what he's trying.
oh,
He's
wow.
going again. He's going again. There's a lot of scary
That
snakes
could have
on
been
that
fatal.
wheel.
That might have been fatal, depending on what he lands on.
I mean, this could be a
Big
Star
risk.
Trek. This could be a
Yeah,
Harry Potter.
Christian.
I don't know. I'm questioning that
Can also
decision.
be
I
an
think
MCU.
Jay Washington, new DC movies.
I think he's hunting maybe a Marvel movie category on
He
there,
might be.
But
He might
it's
be.
not. It doesn't look like it's going to get there, Christian. This could be DC movies all over again.
Hits DC
Stuck
movies.
with it
twice
this
again.
time.
All right, he's got DC movies anyway, no matter what.
Christian's
So
being
he's
harsh.
got it.
Like,
Walking
oh,
back like that's what he planned the
Bad
whole time.
move.
All right. Okay, here you go, Jay. DC movies, 5 questions in DC. Who played the mobster Gamble that put the hit out on the Joker in The Dark Knight? Which actor played the mobster Gamble?
Michael J. White.
That's correct.
All right.
For 2 points.
2 points. Didn't even
Yeah.
need multiple choice.
All right, next
Crazy
question.
good.
In Superman 2, what is the name of Zod's second in command, played by Sarah
it's crazy
Douglas?
because like
Multiple
movies
choice.
Is
that
it
I
A,
love,
Ursa, B,
like,
Barda, C,
example,
Mira,
The Dark
D,
Knight, or
Fiora?
my favorite movie ever,
Fiora.
Tarzan.
Incorrect.
Is it A or
I
Sun?
only
That's
know
correct
like,
for 1
thinking Man of
point.
Steel.
1 or 2 actors.
Back to tied.
Tricky
Washington has
Skellefteå. The
ones that I
3
love the
questions
most. Yeah.
left.
All right.
I don't know the actors.
Who played the villainous Quentin Turnbull in The Abomination Jonah Hex?
You got to stop judging
know.
movies when you're asking a
Sorry.
question. Trying
In
to
The
be an
Abomination.
impartial
I
arbiter.
apologize.
Multiple choice.
A,
Shit
John
box,
Malkovich. B, Clancy Brown.
B, Clancy Brown.
C, Stephen Lang. D, Jonathan Schick.
I don't know why I usually go with B if I don't know. B, Clancy Brown, first option.
Stephen Lang.
D,
Incorrect.
Can I hear the
Second.
choices again?
Yes. Is it A, John Malkovich, B, Clancy Brown, C,
Clancy
Stephen
Brown.
Lang, D, Jonathan Schick?
Clancy Brown?
Is that what you said?
No,
Lang.
he said Stephen Lang.
He said
Steve
No,
Clancy
sorry,
Brown.
both
Yeah,
wrong.
both
Either
wrong.
one.
John Malkovich was the answer.
Oh,
John
okay.
Malkovich. All right. So now question number 4. Who was credited as Superman's biological father, Jor-El, in Superman Returns?
oh,
The
Marlon Brando.
actor.
The actor.
Multiple choice.
A, Marlon Brando. B, Anthony Hopkins. C, Liam Neeson. D, Dustin Hoffman.
Guys, I do one. Let's go.
Really struggling here. 5, 4.
The only thing I could think of at
3,
first was Russell Crowe.
2.
Liam Neeson.
Incorrect.
Marlon Brando.
1 point for Emma Fyffe.
1 point.
here.
They brought back
Jay
Brando's
Washington.
likeness
Yes.
for
Yep.
Superman
And
Returns.
I'm
Yes,
on
all
the
right.
board.
Okay, here we go.
Might need to
more.
plug my
Green Lantern's
computer.
ring and power batteries are fueled by
Will.
what? Will is correct. 2
Whoa,
points
he
for
just-
Jay. You got that one.
Is that really what powers it? Just good old-fashioned want to?
All right, so Jay now, it was a good strategy by Emma to go second here because now she is up after 5 questions in round 1 for round 2 for Jay. So
right.
she's up.
She's up spinning. Jay Washington up 1 point,
Had to
but
move.
that's not what you want to see your lead dwindle to after you've already gone in round 2. Round and round the wheel goes. She's hunting Harry Potter, maybe Lord of the Rings. Looks like we're getting Star Wars, perhaps, Christian.
Oh, she hit this against Inman, and
She
it did
does
not go
love-
her way
how many
last
poor
time.
questions do we have?
I know, that's the question. She knows Star Wars, but it did not.
gets hit a lot.
She's seen the movies.
Yeah.
So the
What
questions
is
are
she gonna
starting
do?
to get
She's
hard.
paid money for tickets to see Star Wars.
Gotta
Me
count
too.
you down here.
Haven't seen
5,
Solo yet, by the way.
4,
Spinning
Now
away from
spinning
Star
again.
Wars. Okay.
Spinning
A
away.
lot of people up
is
here
it.
on this
So it's
answer desk
Middle
would
Earth
not
that,
have done
like,
the same
The
thing.
Well, no,
Hobbit films
again,
and
like
Lord
I
of the
said, she
Rings.
did it against Inman. It just didn't go her way, so she probably wants
I
to
would
try
assume
something
so.
else.
Here we go, looking for
Haven't seen
maybe,
any Hobbit movies and
I don't
haven't
think we
seen
have
Lord
a
of the
Hobbit
Rings
away from Star
since I was
Wars.
a
Oh, that
little
might
kid.
be
could be
To Harry
no,
Potter.
and look at Jay
Look
Washington.
at that.
Look at Jay Washington.
Harry
Redemption
Potter
time.
it
My
is.
goodness.
And,
Oh, my
Oh,
goodness.
this is going to be,
Jay
Christian, I'm going to call it right now. Jay's
What's
going to
about
need to
it?
get some sort of crazy steal here in round 2 to have
He
a
is.
shot in round
He
3.
is, because Emma, this is her strength.
All right.
This
Move
is usually
to
my
Harry
strength.
Potter questions.
Let's hear it.
Emma Fyffe, your first question in the world of Mr. Potter. In Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, what number is the vault that the
343?
Sorcerer's Stone is kept in?
713.
It would have been funnier if it was 69, but you are correct. 2 points for Emma Fyffe, and she all of a sudden has the lead. Your next question
I'm not
in
good with
round
numbers.
2, Harry Potter movies. What are the objects that are used to store part of a person's soul called
Horcrux.
in Harry Potter?
Horcruxes.
Wow.
Two more
Horcruxes,
points.
Horcruxi.
Has not broken a sweat yet. All right, Emma. In Fantastic Beasts and
Haven't
Where to
seen it.
Find Them, what precious material are okami eggs made out of?
Can I have multiple choice, please?
Certainly. Is it A, gold, B, silver, C, platinum, or D,
Platinum.
bronze?
Believe it is gold.
That is incorrect, Jay Washington, for the steal.
Bronze.
You had it right there. It was silver. Silver.
So Emma still up by 3 points here as we get to 2 more questions here left in Harry Potter.
All right, Emma, your next question and your penultimate one.
I need
In
to see
Harry Potter
Fantastic
and the
Beasts.
Chamber of Secrets, what does Ron
slugs.
tell Draco to eat, but the spell backfires on him?
Slugs.
2 more
That's
points.
so
It's a
easy.
5-point lead. We're definitely going to around 3. It's just a question of how much suspense we'll be in, because Emma Fyffe has 1 more question. She can extend this lead to 7. Here's the query. What is the name of the gossipy reporter that appears in the Goblet of Fire?
Rita Skeeter.
Yeah.
It is Rita Skeeter, 15
man.
to 8, and Jay
He's
Washington
in trouble.
Damn it.
may have been felled
He's
by
in
a
trouble.
spinner's choice
Yeah,
wedge.
and look at that.
three
So
Harry
Jay
Potter
Washington is
questions
on the
in this
ropes here
match
going in the
that are
round
new
number
and
3.
Would you have spun away from Star Wars knowing what you know now about Emma Fyffe's ability? I think it was the wise move to spin
worked
away
for her.
from that other nerdy galaxy that's way off somewhere
Well, yeah,
else.
like I said, she had that against Jason. It didn't go her
so
way, so
mad now.
she tempted fate, and fate was nice to her.
Blue
So
and
here we
red
go.
lightsabers against Jay Washington's head.
All right, round 3, Mark. How's it go?
Blue
In
and
round
white.
3, each competitor is going to
Or
give
did
us
it
a
say
series
red?
of numbers that range
Sounds
from
like
1
white.
to 16. Those numbers correspond to a different
see a
category
TKO
up
Emma.
here
I'd
on our
like to
answer
see it.
desk from some world of geekdom. Your first question is going to be worth 2 points. Your next question is worth 3 points. Your last question, should we get
Random.
that far, is worth 5 points. Emma Fyffe is in the lead.
Jay
And so,
Washington is
although Jay
devastated.
Washington is the favorite, Emma Fyffe will be
Why is he
giving
the
us her
favorite?
3
Oh, 'cause
numbers
he's 1 and
first.
1.
Yes, you're right.
If I can continue,
Who did it?
then Jay Washington will give us the numbers.
Right. All right,
Other
Emma,
than
go ahead. Give us 3 numbers
Robert
from 1 to 16.
Meyer
4,
Was that this year?
9, and 13.
All right, Jay really needs some good
Where do the
numbers here. Jay,
records
what do you got?
continue?
He's in a
2, 6,
daze.
and 14.
2, 6, and 14.
2, 6, and 14?
Yeah.
2, 6,
All
and
right.
14.
So Jay
Is it
Washington
2, 6, and 14?
needs at least 2. He needs a 5-pointer for sure, and
He's going to need all the points he can
trying
get.
to
I think
do
it's
math.
fair to say that. Math
No, he needs
is
the
hard.
No, he needs the 5 and the 3.
Math is, whew, boy, after 10th grade, it gets really tough.
Jay, your first one is for number 2. Get out of here, will you?
Say something funny.
Shut
I
up.
dare you.
No way. Indiana Jones. Indiana Jones. Here you go. In the Indiana Jones series, who said the following quote? I find that if I just sit down, the solution presents itself.
His dad, I think. So, Sean Connery, maybe? I don't know. Sounds like something he would say.
5, 4.
Do I have to give the character? Because I don't know.
Repeat the question.
It's your second one. In the
Professor.
Indiana Jones series, who said the following
he's a
quote?
professor.
I find that if I just sit down, the solution presents itself.
Sean Connery, you know?
Indiana Jones?
Incorrect. Looking for Indiana Jones's father, Henry Jones Sr. So now Jay Washington is in a position.
We're at that time.
If Jay misses this three-pointer, Emma Fyffe will win via TKO over Jay Washington.
Got to hit the three-pointer. What
Jay
category did he
Washington
get?
chose number 6. This is going to be
He
nice
looks
for
so
him. It's the
defeated already.
DCEU.
I love it.
The DCEU. Here you go. Jay, to stay alive, in Justice League, name 2 of the groups that joined the Amazons in foiling Steppenwolf's plans thousands of years ago.
The Lanterns and the Atlanteans.
That is correct.
Okay,
All right, so
okay.
now
He has a chance to regain the lead here if he hits this question.
if he gets this, he avoids the TKO and he forces it back to Emma Fyffe, but he's got to hit it. It's number 14. That's villains. That's villains.
So broad.
Okay.
He wants to be a villain.
Yeah.
Posts about it all the time.
All right. This is it. In villains. In 1989's Batman, at the museum, Vicky Vale asks the Joker what he wants. What was his initial response?
A song. A song, a dance, Batman's head on a lance.
That is correct. 5 points. That is correct. That is
Also
correct.
would have accepted his face on the $1 bill, but he did want songs and dances and Batman's heads on lances.
That is correct. All right, so
That's a huge
Jay Washington
get.
fought his way out of the TKO, and now he forces Emma Fyffe to try to win the game on any one of her questions. If she just hits one question, she wins. Mark, she chose number 4. What did she choose?
Number 4 is your 2-pointer, Emma, and up here it corresponds to a category that may not
She can
thrill
get any of them,
fans
right?
of
She
the
can
Viper
find.
Squad or Jay Washington. That would be
Very fun.
Lord of the Rings. And your 2-point question is,
She's so
in
calm
Lord
and
of the Rings,
collected.
The Return of the King, who found the ring after Isildur
Gollum.
Sildor. Close
lost
enough.
it?
Smeagol. It was Smeagol and Deagle, eventually Gollum.
And your winner, ladies and gentlemen, the Golden Mike,
How bad
Emma
goodness.
Fyffe does it. She beats the Urban Gladiator.
Again? Okay. He's challenging it, so I'm going to bring it back on.
All right,
But-
Challenge there.
Here's the thing, though,
I
is that
know what you're
Smeagol
saying.
isn't wrong.
It's not, but it's Smeagol and Deagle.
Well, then I would challenge the way the question is worded.
Challenge. All right, here's the challenge. The challenge is on the board.
All right.
Oh my gosh, Jay, just take the loss like a man. I knew he was going to do that.
All right, we're coming back from the challenge. The challenge on the board was that Emma Fyffe initially she said Smeagol for
then
the
she said
answer,
Smeagol and
Jay
Deagle
challenged it
eventually.
because she said Smeagol and Deagle. They are not the same person. They are different people. It is Deagle. We're going to award Jay Washington
Deagle got
the
it
challenge.
first.
So it was
Oh.
Deagle. Deagle was a different person. So now Emma
Deagle
Fyffe
got
has
it
to hit her
first.
3. The match still continues.
Okay.
Smeagol and
we
Deagle,
get to our
whatever.
second question here, and that is
All right, Emma Fyffe chose number 9,
I
I,
don't
believe,
remember,
for her
so I can
three-pointer. And
vouch
that
for it,
corresponds to a category that you spun away from in round 2, and that would be Star Wars. Nothing but Star Wars for 3 points.
I'm so irritated.
And
If
the
Jay
win.
Washington wins this,
Emma
I'm going to
Fyffe, your question.
because that was a bullshit
What was
challenge.
Yoda's approximate age when he passed away?
I'm 900 years old. Really?
900.
And your
Yep.
winner!
Look is good. You will not. Hmm? That's her 3-pointer. They only gave her 2 points. Yeah, they only gave her 2 points because she had 15, didn't she? Yeah, she had 15. Those are a 3-point question. Come on, guys. Who's running this show? If I were Emma, I would have 8 points. If I were Jay, I would have 4. Which, compared to my first round score, having 0 is not bad. For Jay, my only points were the Superman Returns question and the What was his 2-pointer again? I don't even remember what his 2-pointer was. Or did he get a steal? He didn't get a steal. Well, he might have, but he had the opportunity, but I didn't get any steals. Man, my Harry Potter performance was not very good today. Especially for having just won the House Cup 2 years in a row on my Harry Potter app on my phone. Because I'm really great, and I'm already at the head of my house in house points. But, anywho, I'm glad I'm a 1 because I like her much more than Jay, but also I bet 2 points on her. So, thank you, Emma. That's all I have to say. I'm so thrilled that I get to listen to these post-game interviews and hear Jay bitch about everything else, even though he got the challenge. He's just gonna say, well, she got Spanish choice. She gets Star Wars and Lord of the Rings in the 3rd round. Those are 2 strengths of hers. Don't get me wrong. I hope that he takes it like man, and maybe I'll have a little bit more respect for him, but as of right now, I don't think he will. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Make sure you check out the match in the description, and have a great day.